7th International Yoga Day that was celebrated not just across the country but across the world. Through the day, we saw rousing images of people of all religions, all faiths from all parts of the country celebrate Yoga Day, which, by the way, since its inception, invariably is subjected to some or the other controversy. But today, there was a different spin. On the one hand, you had senior Congress leader Abhishek Manu Singhvi inexplicably give it a communal twist, talking about how the chanting of Om does not make yoga any more powerful than the chanting of Allah, which doesn't make it any more weak. To Rahul Gandhi, who said that it is International Yoga Day and not International Hide Behind Yoga Day. The question that many people were left asking is, when the entire world is united, having agreed to the benefits of yoga, to having agreed that this is not limited to any one community, religion, even country, when it's supposed to be a uniting force of health, then why give it this strange twist?
Watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
All right, Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the BJP, continues with us. We are joined by MC Abbas, political analyst, spiritual guru Acharya Vikramaditya, and political analyst Sujata Paul, to whom I have the first question. Why, Sujata Paul? What does Om and Allah even have to do with yoga?
Well, exactly. What does religion have anything to do with yoga, and what does BJP have anything to do with yoga? In 1893, I think it was, when Swami Vivekananda had attended the World Parliament of Religions in Chicago, and it is after that yoga was recognized by the world. But even in pre-Vedic times, yoga has existed. So why are we mixing religion with yoga? Because even Muslims, Christians, Parsis, everybody does yoga. So the point is what Dr. Singhvi has said. I think we do not need to attach unnecessary meaning to it. In fact, we must look at it and understand that yoga is a uniting factor. And when we are talking about Om, what I have learned in my yoga lessons is that the humming sound is what removes all the toxins from your body, and it is scientific. So if yoga is scientific, why is it that we start talking about, you have to say Om because, Om comes from Sanatan Dharma. That is what a lot of people have said in the past. So let's not bring religion into it, because yoga belongs to
Why
all
don't
of us.
you then give a tutorial to Mr. Singhvi? Because he seems to have some kind of parallel between Om and Allah. Why? Sanju Verma.
Padmaja, can I complete?
Yes, Sanju Verma. No, let Sanju Verma respond to you. Yes.
Padmaja, may I?
No, let Sanju Verma respond to you now. You have an elevated understanding of yoga, Sujata Paul, but surprisingly, some people in the Congress don't, and we wonder why. Sanju Verma.
Okay. Padmaja, first and foremost, let me tell your viewers that Congress and whoever this political analyst who just spoke, these people are completely ignorant of the fact. Let me tell you, what has BJP got to do with, June 21st being celebrated as International Yoga Day worldwide? Let me educate your viewers. It was on the 27th of September 2014. 27th September 2014, that Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the United Nations General Assembly moved a resolution that let 21st June be adopted and observed worldwide as International Yoga Day. And it was on the 11th of December 2014. Again, I repeat, on the 11th of December 2014, that 177 out of 193 countries in the UN General Assembly voted in favor of adopting June 21st as the International Yoga Day. So this Congress political analyst needs to educate themselves. International Yoga Day today is being celebrated as Prime Minister Narendra Modi moving the resolution in the United Nations 7 years back. Point number 1. Point number 2, and more important.
Okay, no heckling. You You asked a question, ma'am. Now let her finish. Then we'll come back to you. You might find it a puerile argument. It's an argument nonetheless, and it's a response to a question you asked. So hear her out, please. Sujata Paul, let Sanju Verma complete. Sanju Verma, complete your point.
Padmaja, can I please? What was the word that this political analyst used, Padmaja, while talking about Om? That itself shows she is completely ignorant, knows nothing about Sanatan Dharma. She used the word humming. No Hindu will ever say Om is a sound related to humming. We call it a chant. इसको सनातन धर्म में नाद ब्रह्मा का रूप दिया गया है. We say the chanting of Om actually is a unifying force, और Om इस चर जगत का आधार है. So whoever this political analyst is, let her know the truth. It is not coming of Om. It is chanting Om. And Om has everything to do with Sanatan Dharma. And please give Modi credit for moving a resolution in the United Nations, which your Congress government could not do, despite ruling this country for over 6 decades. So stop showing
MC Abbas, today we are arguing, and for some reason this injection of Allah versus Om has been added to the practice of yoga. Through the day today, we had countries like Afghanistan, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan. We had images of yoga being practiced there, coming in, and these countries also, whoever practiced, did it the traditional way. Why even create a false binary? Chanting of Om is an integral part, and it's got nothing to do with religion. MC Abbas.
Yes, Padmaja, thank you very much for the opportunity. First and foremost, I haven't interrupted the respective ladies of the panel. Can you allow me 1 minute to speak, please? Thank you very much. Padmaja, the fact of the matter is I don't see it as a binary. Mr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi has rightly made the expression, Om does not give you a higher significance, neither does Allah reduce. As for a fact, Bharatiya Janata Party does not need to repackage, manufacture, do a PR sort of thing with the yoga. Yoga has been for centuries old. Yoga belongs to India and itself. So, आप कौन होते हो भाजपा वाले के योगा को अपनाते हो? Sorry, please cut off your political affiliations and keep it at bay. योगा हमारा है, हम सबका है. हिंदुस्तान, भारतवर्ष का तोहफा है पूरे विश्व के लिए, पूरे जगत के लिए. इट्स योगा. So
बहुत ही खुशी की बात है, बट उसमें आप बीच में ये सब ओम अल्लाह क्यों लेके आ रहे हो भाई? MC Abbas, that is the question. When everyone is accepting it, why are you creating a stigma by trying to create this false religious binary?
No, absolutely. Right question and answer in the next 10 seconds. Why bring an Om, why bring an Allah into the celebration of International Yoga Day? I would say, why not? Ishwar Allah, tere naam sabko bail sannati de Bhagwan. To me, an Om is as good as a Bismillah. To me, an Om is as good as something which is beautiful. Welcome, salam, peace be upon you. Why not? If Om is delivered scientifically as a great union, as a great form of sense of bringing your senses together, why not? So does Salam Alaikum, so does peace upon you.
Okay.
So does
Acharya Vikramaditya, purely from a practitioner's point of view, MC Abbas's now argument is that while you do the intonation of Om during a yoga pose, you could very well be doing Bismillah also.
How can you do that? You are misinterpreting the subject. I'm giving a small example to Mr. Abbas. Do he know there is a pranayam known as Bhramari pranayam? In Bhramari pranayam, you chant a Om and do the pranayam, this sort of thing. Just do the same thing with the name of Allah. Just do that.
Okay, now let me tell you, sir.
Just practice
distinction between the two.
Just practice it.
You know the meaning
You
of
are just diluting the subject, unnecessarily diluting.
You know the meaning of yoga.
Just do that. Just practice. Just practice it.
Before we understand BJP's
अरे अब्बास साहब करके दिखाइए ना. अब्बास साहब करके दिखा दीजिए ना 1 मिनट. मुझे बताइए, आप कहते हैं आप बेसिक फंडामेंटल को बदलना चाहते हैं, आप इस्लामीकरण करना चाहते हैं क्या योग का? दिस इज जस्ट द इस्लामीकरण ऑफ द योगा. Why you are doing that? You accept it. If you are not accepting, you are diluting the subject. You have to understand. If you want to have some sort of benefit from the yoga, then you have to accept it the way it is. If you're diluting it, then how can you get the benefits out of that? Yeah, yoga is a basically interpretation. You have to understand. Without understanding the basic philosophy of yoga, people can't understand the yoga. Yoga is not just exercise. Yoga is a way of living. Yoga is a way of living.
India to the world.
Have you ever heard about the Patanjali Yoga? What the Patanjali Yoga says about the pranava? It says Tasya Vachak Pranava. It means the pranav Om represents the supreme God. Om represents the supreme God. And how can you say
the supreme God.
How can you? There can be a different moments of the different gods.
Allah is the supreme God.
Need not to misinterpret the subject.
The point is there a false sense of now trying to inject, and I hate to use this term ordinarily, Sanju Verma, but this whole idea of pseudo-secularism into something that is as egalitarian as yoga. So just because you do a chant or an intonation of Om during a particular yoga asana, it is supposed to be communal. In order to secularize yoga, now you have to replace it with other intonations. Sanju Verma.
No, need not to do that.
You know, Padmaja, as I told you, I want to again reiterate, please give Narendra Modi the credit for moving a resolution in the United Nations which was adopted on 11th of December 2014. That is why thanks to him. Today, we are celebrating 21st June as International Yoga Day. Let all the Congressy trolls get this loud and clear, including ignorant panelists. And secondly, Padmaja, Om is a chant which connects your soul to the universe. Om is a chant.
What logic you have, madam? Yoga belongs to everyone, not to Prime Minister Modi. Prime Minister Modi is the Prime Minister of India, not the Prime Minister of Bharatiya Janata Party, the Prime Minister of Gujarat. Alright, let me also tell you that in 1896, Swami Vivekananda had written a book, alright, Raja Yoga, in which he had rejected asanas, Hatha Yoga. Go study a little bit and come back. So there are people who have different things that they will adopt from yoga, and you're the one who's politicizing it. Because you want issues and
And the reason why this is problematic, MC Abbas, is simply this. Mostly you have an acceptance of yoga as a form of exercise and well-being. Then suddenly these seeds of doubt are planted. You remember when Surya Namaskar was being introduced in schools in Madhya Pradesh, there was large-scale protest to it saying, oh, Surya Namaskar is a Hindu practice, nobody should be forced to do it. It took months for people to be convinced that there is nothing Hindu or un-Islamic or un-some other religion for Surya Namaskar to be practiced. Now, why stigmatize yoga with something as banal as this?
Okay, Padmajaji, rightfully asked the question. Yes, Surya Namaskar is not into a particular religion. I completely agree with you, and I'm glad that people have come to terms to it. And let there be good debate. Also, as a matter of fact, now I heard the Sanju Verma, with all this due respect to you, ma'am, you're a national spokesperson. You articulated your points well. I agree with you. It's just that this is what BJP is about, credit taking. Are you so hungry for the credit? Give the credit to Modi.
Why should BJP not get credit?
Give the credit.
Who moved the resolution in the United Nations?
Give the credit to India for
Why should BJP not
Where are you
get
so
credit?
credit hungry, man? What will you get to all of many?
You want to appropriate everything in this country. You are so Hindu-phobic. You will now even appropriate Om. You don't even know that Om is a chant. It is not Om.
India and India alone.
Om Sanatan Dharma का आधार है. ये बात कान खोलकर सुन लीजिए.
BJP needs to stop being credit.
You can go and chant Nara Takbir.
Yoga with equal faith.
You know, by all means, let anyone else take credit, but stop misleading people. And again, I want to keep coming back to the root of this entire debate and just how facile it is. Because to say that this can be replaced by something else, Acharya Vikramaditya, at the risk of sounding unsecular, is not true. Because you've got research which shows that every shlok, every intonation has medical benefits, and that's the reason why they are there. And much as you can be dismissed as saying, oh, these are gomutra drinkers, etc. For people who might be interested, it will do you well to actually go back and read research which has been done by Dr. Howard Steingerl, who spoke of how different mantras mantras, hymns, invocations actually had an medical effect, a healing effect, because of the kind of vibrations that they produced in the body. Acharya Vikramaditya.
Certainly, each and every that's why in Vedic sciences it has been called Shabdo Vai Brahma. Each and every subject, each and every sound in this world has a healing effect, and that's why that was analyzed by our rishis, and they gave the interpretation, specific words, specific combination of words in different kinds of meditation. These were used and these were researched, and in the same form they are being used today. But the thing is, just because of the political reasons, some people are misinterpreting the things, and basic agenda before the, about that is they want to Islamicize the whole community. That is the basic thing. That is the basic thing. That the whole idea is they want to just to appease. That is to stick around. That basically they want to appease Muslims. That is the basic reason.
Right?
Just for the vote bank, you are misleading the whole world. You are misinterpreting the subject. Why can't you accept this? If some person, if a specific person has done something
Sujata
wrong,
Paul.
accept that.
No, Sujata Paul, I mean, don't you agree it's completely counterproductive and facile to say, let's replace Om with something else? Why?
No,
It's the way
nobody
it's
is
supposed to
there.
be practiced, and it has a science behind it.
Padmaja, nobody has said that it has to be
Example of
replaced. It's
namaz.
just been said that every religion has its own place. But you know what Acharya ji was saying, and here I want to draw your attention to what Rahul Gandhi ji has said, because there are issues, behind yoga. You can't keep hiding. In Narnath, in protest of the Devasthanam board, Acharya Santosh Trivedi has been protesting by doing Shirshasan for the last 7 days. Where is our Pradhan Mantri? He should listen to the people. There are issues, more important issues that he needs to come
I
out
don't
and
see
speak
how
about.
the two are related. I don't see how the two are related.
Issues need to be looked at.
Okay.
in
I'm
the
going to
way
leave it
and
at that.
sorted out.
On the limited point, just a second. On the limited point, please let's not create unnecessary doubts in the mind of people by associating a practice which is about wellness with any one religion. It will do no one any good. Thanks very much, both gentlemen, Sujata Paul and Sanju Verma, for having joined me on the debate today. And it's a little late in the day, but a happy Yoga Day to all of you. Practice it every day. Every day can be a Yoga Day.
The News Hour at 10 will be right back after the break.